But you like school. You told me just yesterday you like your teachers. You made friends with your partner? Come on, it'll be fun. It'll be over before you know it. I'll come back to the same place and pick you up.
I don't like that place.
Well, today I will be the first in line to get you out of that horrible pickup point.
Promise?
I promise you won't have to wait 1 extra second. I'll be there 1 p.m. on the dot.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch.
Thank you so much. He definitely has a much clearer plan of attack than the previous lawyer I spoke to.
Then you have to thank Derek. This Syirah is his recommendation. Okay.
Better not eat too much. Usually, I will go for my favorite nasi ambang on my birthday.
It's today?
Happy birthday?
We must celebrate for you.
Are we having cake?
Will you take his IC?
Doesn't matter, does it?
How old are you?
This year I am 21.
No, you're not.
How old do you think Tuhilmi is?
200 years old.
Then you are 50.
No, I'm not.
Let's have a party for Hilmi.
Yeah.
Everyone must come. We'll make sure that you get to eat your nasi ambang, okay?
As long as my Adina is with me, nothing else matters.
Kenneth's cousin, right? That way for you?
Yes. And perhaps you can join me? Derek says you have some matters to discuss.
Wait, you're his PI contact?
He called in a final favor.
I guess Derek brought you up to speed about the case?
Yes, but to be honest, since the police are already investigating, I don't want to get in their way.
I just need your help to get some information. I'll do the rest.
Sure. What do you need?
I want you all to help me to buy a present for him.
Sure, what do you want us to get?
I don't know, something nice?
Why don't you just ask him what he wants?
Then how will it be a surprise?
Ibu, we barely know him.
You're the ones who are so good at using the internet. Go and find something people his era would like.
But his era is your era.
Okay, look. I will settle this, all right? Just leave it to me.
I knew you would. Thank you so much, Zarin. Why must you always make things so difficult?
Okay, yeah, thank you for your time, Mr. Sim. I'll get in touch with you about the contracts, yeah? Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying out the whiskey collection of yours, too. Okay, bye. Oh, damn it.
Hello?
Hey, you wouldn't by any chance be on the way to pick up Nikki from school, would you?
Why would you ask?
My meeting with Lionel Sim overran, so now I'm super late to pick up Maxine.
Relax. She's in the car right now with Nikki and me.
Oh, well, I owe you one.
From the looks of it, you are very much in the doghouse.
Don't I know it?
And I finally managed to get Yang a good lawyer.
Thank you. But you can inform him that his services will no longer be required.
But Syirah is a great lawyer.
Please excuse me if I don't entirely trust your judgment. In fact, last I checked, there were still dozens of defamatory, ludicrous theories about my brother circulating online, which you have not seen fit to have taken down.
I've been trying to focus on getting the best defense lawyer for Yang.
And that's why you should consider yourself relieved of that duty.
You said you'll come at 1 p.m. sharp.
I'm sorry, Maxine.
You broke your promise.
Maxine, your daddy's car was actually just a few cars behind mine. I saw it myself.
Really?
Yeah. Since I was at the front, I figured I would pick you up at the same time. Besides, you had some fun with Nikki in the car, didn't you?
I beat her in outer space warfare. It's because it's my first time playing. Do you want a rematch?
Thanks for that.
You're lucky she likes me.
No, she loves you. No, seriously, thank you.
My pleasure.
No, I really screwed this up.
Give yourself a break. It's hard being a single parent.
You know, when I was her age, there was this bigger kid at the pickup point. He'd shove me around every day. It was always such a huge relief when I saw that car pull up.
Mom to the rescue.
It was Celia, actually, by that time. Always had a pack of my favorite grape juice at the ready.
Well, if you ever need help, just give me a shout. I'm on pickup duties most days because Kenneth uses the lunch break to work on his car hailing app.
Hey.
You didn't skip lunch again, did you?
Sacrifices have to be made, son. Okay, if I don't work on Ken car during lunch, I don't work on Ken car, period. What are you up to?
This is the research that Joseph had asked for on a bunch of different companies.
Ooh, research sounds important.
Yep, and that's why, even though he'd asked for it by the end of the day, I'm gonna give it to him in an hour.
That's nice. I'm sure he'll be impressed. Well, I'll see you.
Hey, what's a good gift for a man in his 60s?
Depends. What does he like?
That's the whole problem. Nobody really knows. And Zarin, being the champion he is, has volunteered to settle the present, even though he has no ideas whatsoever. Kenneth? Are you okay?
My investments.
The one you were telling me about yesterday? Zach FC Tech? What happened?
The price crashed.
What? You've got to get out now. Sell everything.
No, that's a mistake. When people are fearful, that's when you should be greedy.
So you want to put more money into this?
I don't have any more. I put my last 3K in yesterday.
Then sell and get back what you can.
Syirah, I don't need to panic, okay? Yeah, I've done my homework. I researched the company and I'm confident that it'll be a winner.
Okay, so tell me about this research. What did you look at? Company fundamentals? Cash flow? Profitability?
I read an online forum, but people were talking about ZFC Tech, that it was the #1 stock being shorted by hedge funds. You know what? It's okay. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's time in the market. The time in the market is...
Kenneth, look at me. Time in the market isn't going to do you any good if your investment was a dud to begin with.
It's not a dud. The foreigner said that the price will go up and it did.
So tell me, why is it going down now? This research based on a bunch of faceless foreigners isn't research. What you're doing is not investing, it's gambling.
Maybe I should hold on a little longer.
Cut your losses.
I put too much into it already.
Before you lose everything.
I printed the company profiles out, so it'll be easier for you to look through. If you notice, I also marked the different sections with post-its.
Cool. It's a lot of papers. I'll look over it later.
You need anything else done?
Maybe you can help me clean up the spreadsheet. The data is kind of in a mess. Just needs some formatting.
Yeah, sure. I can get it to you by the end of today.
I'll email you. Take your time though. It's not urgent at all.
Okay.
You were late picking Maxine up? Thanks.
Yeah, took the rest of the day off to keep her company and make it up to her.
Where is she now?
Art class nearby. I'll pick her up after that. I have to hand it to you, Louis. Picked a good location.
I know.
Hello, Louis. Jimmy.
Mom.
How you doing, Celia?
Excellent. I know we haven't arranged to meet, but I happened to pass by your favorite boulangerie, so I got you some croissants for tea.
That's very sweet of you, Mom. Thank you.
You're very welcome. And there's more than enough for one person.
Oh, perfect. I'll share it with Auntie Meiwan and Handsome. Mom, I'm not asking you to join us.
Well, I'll look forward to our next planned meeting.
Why do you do that to her?
Get your own.
Oh.
Yes, she's trying really hard, but I'm standing my ground.
This would go so good with this coffee.
It's for Auntie Mei Wan and Handsome, okay? You can afford it. This will be really special for them.
Fine. And about your mother. You know, when Celia married Dad, I ever tell you about this? It was primary too. It was about a month after the divorce, and Celia and Dad were already married. And before she moved in, she sent her contractor to give the house a complete overhaul. You know, furniture, lighting, everything.
Marking her territory the best way she knew how, I guess.
It was confusing. You know, Mom was gone, everything was different. Dad being Dad, you know, he just told me to suck it up.
Ah, classic Dad.
That's why I was shocked when Celia sat me down and actually encouraged me to express myself.
Do you remember what she said?
Nope. No, I don't remember. I do remember thinking that not even my mother spoke to me that way.
All right, try living with that every single day, bro. It's exhausting.
Still, it was nice to have a mother who cared about me and not about what I could achieve.
Yeah, Mom's good at doing that.
I know she's overbearing, but Celia was a good stepmother.
Are you planning to get one for Maxine?
Are you planning to fix things with Celia?
What about a book? You know, old people like to read, right?
It's not just old people, you know. Us doctors have to do plenty of reading.
Yeah, okay. I don't see you coming up with any suggestions.
Hey, I'm not the one who told Ibu I would settle everything.
At least give me some ideas. I messaged Syirah about it also, but she hasn't replied.
This is embarrassing. Even though he's been staying with us, we barely made any effort to know him.
Whatever it is, we better get something good. This is Cik Helmi's first birthday with us, so Ibu really wants to make it special. She's been chasing me the whole day about it, like a broken record.
Maybe... Nah.
What? Just say.
How have you been?
Well, I'm in remand. They think I killed Adam, so I guess I'm doing great. Where's Ella?
I'm taking over. She has no idea how to mount a defense for you. She didn't even tell us that you were arrested.
I told her not to. But she's doing her best, okay? Don't give her a hard time.
We'll get you a proper lawyer. I've shortlisted 5 senior counsels.
Ella's found me a lawyer. He's gonna get me out of this.
What does she know?
Don't underestimate Ella. She's resourceful, she's smart. I trust her. You should too.
Do you have any idea how much money I put into ZFC Tech? This is all Ananya's fault. She made me take my money out of RoboCopycat. If I didn't take my money out, I would have made 100K by now for my app.
You're not seriously blaming her for this.
My money in RoboCopycat was doing just fine. Hawk's returns are proof that the system just works.
Come on, these fly-by-night investing apps work until they don't. Is RoboCopycat even approved by the authorities? Is your good friend Hawk also the one who turned you on to going on forums for investing advice?
Look, my point is if Ananya didn't kick up a fuss, I wouldn't need to put money into ZFC Tech.
She didn't tell you to put money in ZFC. Okay, suck it up and admit that you made the wrong call.
I'm not letting Ananya know that I screwed up again.
You're going to marry her and you're already keeping secrets.
Look, you don't know how it feels, okay? I am the man of the house. I'm supposed to be able to handle the financial stuff.
Well, I'm sorry your male ego is feeling bruised thanks to your outdated gender normative thinking. Okay, but if you're concerned about the money, I'm sure Ananya will bail you out.
That's exactly what I don't want.
Everything all right? Sounds pretty tense from outside.
Why don't you ask Kenneth?
I will not have my kids thinking that we can't buy a new house because of me.
Okay, fine, we won't tell the kids. But look, can you at least agree to update me before you put money into this sort of stuff in the future?
Yeah, because you don't trust me.
It's not about trust, Kenneth. Getting savvy with this kind of stuff takes time. It's normal to make mistakes. While we're at it, maybe I should take a look at that robo-copycat thing just to make sure that it's...
You know, I knew it. You think I am too dumb to do it on my own.
That is not what I meant.
That's not what you meant, but that's definitely what he heard.
Well, what was I supposed to say? I can't have him punting money away at every hot stock tip that he reads about online.
I don't disagree.
You know, to be honest, I'm not even upset about this. It's that he comes to you. We're supposed to be getting married and he can't even be upfront with me.
I've started the process of taking legal action against Jessica for that smear campaign against Yang. It's harassment.
Do you mean that video she posted where she alluded to Yang having something to do with Adam's death?
Yang would never do anything to hurt Adam. I'm sure of it. Before he died, they became friends. Yang is just a convenient scapegoat because of his memory issues.
Defamation? Really? You're wasting your time, Ella. Give me a break.
If you have something to say, Jessica, I suggest you get your lawyer to talk to mine.
This is all just a distraction, okay? The truth will eventually come out about Shen's murderous act, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Is Jessica Shelley harassing us, Ella? Because I'm feeling rather harassed right now.
Now that you mention, I am getting quite distressed.
It's possible, Ella, that Jessica Shelley's behavior constitutes an offense under the Protection from Harassment Act.
I owe you an apology.
Close the door.
I'm sorry.
I shouldn't have come down on you so hard about the whole investing stuff.
It's okay. I got greedy and I was impulsive. It won't happen again.
This is why Diana wanted us to get married. So that you'd have someone to look out for you. We'll look out for each other.
I'll get back to you.
That's great. Cheers.
Hey, Mom. You got that contact for the divorce lawyer?
Well, it's about time. Emily needs to know that there are consequences for her actions. You don't just abandon your family like that. And poor Maxine, she's been in limbo for far too long.
It's still gonna be really hard to explain it to her.
We're there to support you, James.
Yeah, thanks.
Divorce?
Let's just hope that he gets his act together and goes after Ananya.
Jimmy, I'm glad I caught you. Thanks for talking to Louis for me on my behalf.
I remember how you took care of me after you married Dad. Made me realize how much Maxine really needs a mother figure. You know, I think it's time that I formalize my split from Emily.
And get a new wife? Like Ananya?
No, of course not.
She's marrying that Kenneth Bala. She could do better though, don't you think?
I have to go pick up Maxine from art class.
Okay, Helmi, open your eyes. Ta-da! You like it?
I haven't used one of these since the 80s.
Zarif remembered that you mentioned collecting records before.
I tell you, nothing beats analog sound. Warm, rich. If only I kept all of my old records.
Oh, speaking of which, we also got you a selection of LPs.
Wow.
What's LPs?
It stands for long play. I'll explain to you later. For now, let's jog it.
I always thought Ananya would be the one.
Me too, but it was a flat no.
Those two have been dancing around each other for years. It's ridiculous.
I guess it was never the right timing.
Yeah, no thanks to parental meddling.
They just wanted what was best for Jimmy, like any parent.
Does it make it right? I mean, James should have the right to choose who he wants to spend the rest of his life with.
Yeah, but sometimes children don't make the best choices, so parents have to...
Wow.
What?
That's what you really think of me and Rose, right?
Wait,
So, I had no choice but to close out my position at a loss.
It's okay, bro. Better luck next time.
I'm not sure if there'll be a next time.
Don't give up. You can make it back. Anyway, worst come to worst, you can ask your wife to be Ananya to cover your losses. Benefits of marrying a CEO, correct or not? Anyway, catch up soon.
Bye.
B? Because I was playing the music too loud in the house.
Don't worry. In this house, you can play as loudly as you want.
Oh.
Well, as long as the neighbors don't call the police.
Then no choice. We have to invite everybody to come and disco with us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh. That's so cute, right?
Ibu's mood has definitely improved with Chihumi around, but how long more should we let this go on for?